What is good, YouTube? Hopefully you're having a very good day. Today is the very first video of the next 5 or 4 videos that I'll be posting, which will be about Spider-Man, because Spider-Man Homecoming is coming out very soon. So I want to dedicate 1 week to Spider-Man. So my next few videos will be all about Spider-Man. So for my first video, if you didn't already know by the title of this video, I'm going to be discussing who is Spider-Man's true arch enemy between Venom, Green Goblin, and Dr. Octopus, because it is between those 3 villains that are Spider-Man's greatest enemy. So first of all, I'm going to start out by talking about Venom. Then I'm going to move on to talking about Dr. Octopus. Then I'm going to talk about the Green Goblin. Then I'm going to give my overall verdict at the very end. So let's begin with Venom. I would say that among the 3 villains here, Venom is the most popular. I would say Green Goblin is probably a close second, probably, but I would argue that Venom is the most popular among the 3. If you guys disagree, let me know what you think down below in the comments. But yeah, because Venom is the most popular, that's why he now has multiple spin-off series, and that's why they're actually launching something called the Venomverse somewhere down the line. I can't remember if it was this year or next year that they're going to be doing it. I think it's this year. They're going to be doing a whole event dedicated to Venom. So Venom is basically Spider-Man on steroids. He's evil Spider-Man on steroids. That's the best way to sum up Venom. And he's less known as a villain nowadays, because nowadays he plays more of an anti-hero role, whereas in the previous days, whereas in the olden days he was more of a villain. So that's why I wouldn't say that he is Spider-Man's #1 arch enemy right now, because he plays more of a hero role than a villain role in these days. So let's move on to Dr. Octopus. So Dr. Octopus's full name is actually Otto Octavius, and he's one of the very few people to actually succeed in killing Spider-Man / Peter Parker, and he actually became Peter Parker during the Superior Spider-Man storyline for a brief time. So Otto and Spidey have had many encounters throughout the years. Otto will not stop going after Spidey. They've gone head to head over many different things, and Otto has actually been the leader of many iterations of the Sinister Six, to the point where he's actually been the one who has led the most versions of Sinister Six, if that makes sense. And he's also one who can challenge Peter Parker's intellectual mind, because he's a scientist and Peter Parker's a scientist as well. So sometimes it's a case of who can outsmart who. So now let's go on to the final candidate, which is the Green Goblin. The Green Goblin, there are many different versions of the Green Goblin. The most notable versions are Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn. One of the things that Green Goblin is best known for is that he could be responsible for the death of Gwen Stacy, because he actually said that Gwen died when he pushed her off the bridge. But there's been this controversy because some people also think that she died from whiplash, and I'm going to be doing a video on that. That's one of my Spider-Man week videos, so stay tuned to get that video based on how Gwen Stacy really died, and there's evidence to support how she really died. So if you want to know, then stay tuned to get my video. And another terrible thing that he's actually done to Spider-Man is actually getting Gwen Stacy pregnant whilst Gwen Stacy was actually dating Peter Parker, and this was Norman Osborn's Green Goblin, by the way. Other terrible things he's actually done is create LMD of Peter Parker's dead parents. We were actually led to believe, first of all, that Chameleon was behind it, but it was later on to be revealed that the Green Goblin was actually behind it. And let me just list one final bad thing that he's done. He's faked Aunt May's death. So there you have it. The 3 candidates listed: Venom, Dr. Octopus, and Green Goblin. So out of those 3, here's how I would rank it. I would say Venom number 3, then Dr. Octopus, then the Green Goblin. That is the order. So I would say the Green Goblin is Spider-Man's true arch enemy, because in my opinion, he's done way worse things to Spider-Man than Dr. Ock and Venom ever have done. So what do you guys think? Who do you think is Spider-Man's true arch enemy? Do you think it's Green Goblin, Venom, or Dr. Octopus? Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts down below in the comments. So if you like this video, give this a thumbs up, share this with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later for more videos.